Welcome to Roleplay Rejects, where we play new and unusual tabletop role-playing games. This season, we are playing Call of Cthulhu, a 1920s investigative horror game. Welcome to Madness.
I found.
Why is this wrong? Sorry,
I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
I found.
So, I was thinking the other day.
Wait, let me talk so I can cut them off.
No.
So Damien found
An app.
Oh,
Wait, are we recording?
An
Welcome
app.
to Wine About It. Okay, go ahead.
An app called. I need to actually relook.
He wasn't even ready.
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I know.
Listeners,
I don't feel
ow, my
guilty
toe.
anymore.
I think it's character sheet for any RPG is what the app is called.
That's a
Ooh,
long title.
okay.
It
That's
is
a
a
lot
long
of
title,
RPGs.
but it allows you
Mhm.
to fully customize character sheets in
Dude.
app form.
Okay.
To such a point
Okay.
that if you modify your strength, for instance, it will you can set it up so it'll automatically do the calculations for other skills related to strength.
Cool.
And you can also have it so if you click on one of the attributes, like strength, for example, one of the things that you can set it up to do is see what it affects.
Okay.
So
cool.
you would click on it and it would say this bonus is derived from X, Y, and Z, and it applies to ABC.
That's really cool.
I'm currently trying to make one for a game that we're going to be playing in the future.
Cool.
For
Sesame
Cool,
Street.
cool.
Yeah, Sesame Street. But
Yeah,
yeah,
our friends are gonna be pissed if we don't play Sesame Street, the TTRPG.
probably. Yeah. But we got to do the My Little Pony one first. I think I saw that at the
You're
game
brony?
store.
No offense to any bronies out there. You're a brony.
Yep.
This just in, Damien loves My Little Pony. He's wearing a My Little Pony shirt right now.
I have been the whole time. Anytime we've been recording, it's been.
He also only records in his My Little Pony socks.
Yep.
Dude, I saw a helmet that had a unicorn horn on it the other day. It looked pretty safe
What for?
for bike riding, like bicycle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like depending on how you hit it, the unicorn horn would absorb a lot of the shock.
I know, right? It seemed extra safe
It would just
because of the
shatter
horn.
like a lance.
Like if you're about to receive bad news,
Like a wooden
wear it
lance.
to absorb the shock.
Yeah.
We went to medieval time.
We don't know medieval
Yeah,
times.
we did.
Sorry, I was just like,
It was more than mid. It was good evil times. It was
Yeah.
great evil times. I killed so many people.
yeah, there were sparks.
The fight scenes were just so good.
Mm-hmm.
So
They were a lot of fun.
But they had chocolate eclairs for dessert. They said, unless you were Damien, you
Yeah.
got something else.
Man,
And then
you
he
should have
didn't
told
eat
them
it.
you were allergic.
I can't lie to them.
Why not?
That's
Also,
wrong.
then he wouldn't have gotten the garlic bread.
No, because I told him, tell him that you're allergic to chocolate.
I'm sure he probably would have
then-
brought me up the other thing if I asked nicely, but I didn't care enough.
Yeah.
But then Wesley was like, no. And I was like, okay.
I mean, yeah, that's
Like
what
I
happened.
don't really have that much stake in it.
The
I just
chicken
was
was
trying to
really
help a
good.
homie
There
out.
was no steak there.
Yeah, she had no stake in it.
Oh, I see.
That's what she just said, Wesley.
Stevie hit me,
Listen.
listeners. I'm being abused. Ow!
Just so you guys know, if things feel weird, it's because they are.
It's because
We haven't recorded in a little bit.
But
Yeah,
We're all
it's-
tired
I'm wide awake.
from
Everyone else is
medieval
tired.
times.
It was more than mid. It was great.
Great
I don't know
evil
the rest of
times.
the song.
I hate it here.
I am very tired.
Anyways,
You better
before
go
we went
catch
off
it.
on that tangent,
I
that
didn't
app
get a
is
chance
really
to not
cool.
interact with people today.
You stop interacting right now.
We cannot. Sorry
Damien,
for breathing into
Will you
the
put
mic.
the app in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out the guy who made it.
Yeah.
Serge Shustov is the guy who made it.
Okay.
But it also links to Reddit where they have a bunch of different templates there
That's nice.
for other people who have made the character sheet already for them. If you do try this thing though, it is very complicated. So the absolute nerd in your group should be the one to make those character sheets and then just share it with everybody else. and
Okay,
run it like
okay.
that. So I'll be making them.
So you
for
got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I don't know, man. What if I want funny shapes on mine?
I don't know if you can.
I don't know if you
What?
can.
I thought it was customizable.
Yeah, it sounds like a
Alright,
good
well,
app.
Wow.
I'm just kidding, Serge. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah. So
Thank you, though.
that was a cool discovery.
I'm illegal now.
Why?
My license expired.
No. You should do something
It
about
should be
that.
fixed by the time you guys are listening to this, but know that this is a small window in which my death would be legal.
That's not true.
No, what?
I don't have a driver's license.
That's not true, though.
That puts me on a list.
It doesn't.
America's most killable.
No. What?
The agents are already on the way.
You get purged if you don't have a license.
That's not true.
How would you know? You've had a license since you started driving.
That's not true
No.
either.
It's not true. She just got her license updated
Congrats on
recently.
escaping.
Like this week, right?
This week.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like...
It was Wesley. Look at me in my dumb face. It's been expired since 2018.
2018 is crazy!
That's
what?
what that's what
How
I'm
are you
saying.
still alive?
What happened?
You would have been on the list.
No, because it doesn't exist. There is no list. There were some loopholes. I don't want to get into it. I wasn't
what's-
fully driving
that's how you
illegally,
dodged
but my
the list.
license was very expired.
It's different.
Loophole.
I have no loops or holes.
I
I hated that.
That's why you're not wearing a belt.
I don't.
That's why I'm not wearing a
It's
belt.
loops.
That is why I'm not belt.
In his hair.
No one's gonna lay a finger on my.
His
butt
hair is
finger.
blue.
Loops.
Only part of it. Only for now. Listeners, if you're listening to this, I probably have cut my hair by now. Not that you know how it looks anyway.
Not yet.
But no, now it's short. Probably.
You
Unless
taking
it's-
it all off?
Most of it. I'm gonna go down to like a 2. He's pogging?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you want to use my clippers,
No, I'm gonna go to a barber.
dude? Okay. Everyone should just cut their own hair like me.
Well, I'm royalty, Joseph, and
He's
royalty
king.
doesn't
I
cut their own
won't.
hair.
That's a good point.
Just think of Wizards of Waverly Place.
I've never seen that.
That's a
Yeah, I
shame.
do not get the reference there.
Honestly, I don't think there is one.
yeah, I
you're
was,
just-
I was like, I don't
he
know
was
what
just
you're
mentioning it. I
referencing.
don't,
Because
I'm not really
today's
sure
sponsor
why,
of that
if I'm being
show.
honest. Do you know that was supposed to be a different show?
Yeah, it's supposed to be emos of emo.
What?
I'm done.
No, they
I'm
were
done.
supposed to be running like a magic shop or something instead of a sandwich shop.
Don't they do that?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was a lot more different. I don't remember. I saw something on Twitter and there was clips and I was like, that's weird.
Like Jujutsu
But that was like a
Kaisen.
month ago.
Oh, Yuta was supposed to be the main character, but then they changed his mind. Now we got Yuji.
I mean, they're both pretty cool.
They're
How-
both really cool.
How long is Jujutsu Kaisen?
The anime, I think, has 2 seasons right now.
Yeah.
Okay. How long are these seasons?
Oh,
20.
20?
think.
4?
Okay. All right.
You can definitely watch it.
Okay.
It needs to end, though.
It's worthwhile.
I really need the manga to end.
Yeah.
The story gets kind of weird.
Okay.
Nice.
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Dibs on that drink you opened. She's ignoring me.
Dude, it is just like a weird vibe right now.
Not for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
This
little
is-
awkward.
We're all... this isn't...
Listen. I don't think they can hear that.
No, it's an anti-pop filter.
True.
Because I was trying to get you guys to listen to the carbonation, but you
Yep.
guys are
She
rude
was
and
pouring
weren't
her
listening.
drink
Hip-hop only.
into a glass.
You know they got
Now you
bendy
get it.
glass now?
What?
It's on a TikTok video.
I don't think
I
that's
don't.
glass,
I don't
bro.
think that's true.
I'll find it and show you.
I
She's mad at me?
Based on the source, you're wrong.
genuinely
What do you mean? It's on
TikTok
video.
is the new Wikipedia. You know what I mean?
don't know, man.
Like
It's
it's,
worse
not a
than
real source.
Wikipedia.
I
Well,
love.
okay,
I
no, no,
love.
no, no,
no,
Wikipedia's a real source.
Before you all freak the fuck out,
Listeners, freak
I
too
love
late.
Wikipedia.
We all love Wikipedia.
I was saying
Squeaky feet.
that in the same way that like teachers say it, where they were like, "It's not a real source."
Moving the goalposts a little, but okay.
No, like it's worse than Wikipedia. in
It's
that
way
way.
worse.
I don't know if it is, man.
It is.
I don't know if it is,
Why
man.
not?
Everybody just makes videos to sell products on TikTok. Like,
Sure.
That's
Hold on.
all.
Sure.
Very good.
But when you have videos associated with your preposterous claim, Bendy
Yeah.
Glass.
Yeah, that you can edit.
Yeah, but edits are. You think every.
It also literally just could be not glass.
Nah, that sounds just like glass. Now, if it looks like a duck, bends like a duck.
Ben's like a
It's
duck.
gotta be a duck.
Okay.
That TikToker that also
So
happens
then
to be our
it's
listener.
a duck. It's not glass.
Speaking of glass, uranium glass, Call of Cthulhu. We made it.
Yeah.
Wait a
That was
second.
pretty
I have
good.
to look up
Oh.
how big Wikipedia is now.
Fun
Oh,
fact:
okay.
uranium glass is not as toxic as we said it was the other day.
U is for
Yeah,
uranium.
it's not
I
that bad
thought
for you.
so because people
Bombs.
collect it and they just like, I love this. I put
Misty.
it in my
we
kitchen.
started collecting it.
Just started collecting it.
Yeah.
Dibs
But like that
on all
doesn't
your
mean
uranium.
send me a bunch of uranium glass, okay?
Yeah,
Very
like-
picky.
Just the
That'd be
bendy
weird.
ones.
Don't send me any bendy glass. It makes me upset. Its existence
Sorry.
shouldn't exist.
It's funny because I'm using Wikipedia as a source.
Wait, we
But
can Google
I
it.
looked up bendy glass. Flexible glass is an alleged lost invention from the time of the reign of Tiberius Caesar. The story is almost certainly false.
Well,
Nah, man. I
Got
saw
It's
him.
Wikipedia, so it's not a strong
no, it
source.
is.
It's better than TikTok.
Well,
Yeah.
Also, it's not talking about
Wikipedia
the same
doesn't
thing at all.
have video evidence. How do you know? What are they talking about? She's ignoring me?
Willow glass.
Wikipedia is 22.14 gigabytes without media. So if you take out all the images,
That's kind of crazy.
yeah, it's kind of small.
Yeah.
You can download Wikipedia.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's way
Yeah.
smaller than I thought it was going to be.
That is
I guess
as
it is just a
of
bunch of
July
Sometimes
2023.
pictures.
So it's probably
Close without the pictures.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that part. Sorry.
Mhm. Yeah, this is without
So
Thinking
sorry.
about how
media.
dumb bendy glass
forgive you.
is.
There is bendable glass.
I fucking hate it.
Willow glass. It's mostly used for like tech.
Listeners, write
Well,
this
you
down
gotta think
as a
about it.
moment
They
in
have the
history.
foldy phones.
TikTok is a valid source of information.
not.
How do the foldy phones work? Let's not talk about that right now.
Well, the foldy.
Is
What's
it
that
two
one
separate
substance?
screens?
Completely unrelated. It's like liquid until you punch it.
Mm.
Oobleck.
yeah,
Non-Newtonian fluid.
Okay.
Dude, that stuff's so
I like
cool.
what she said the
Yeah,
first
that's
time.
really
brother.
cool.
That should say you can run on it and then you swim. Then
If
you
you're
die.
fast enough.
I'm
Yeah.
fast enough. Fast.
Mm.
I won this fight.
In one of the kid shows that the kid watched.
It's funny 'cause-
Dude.
they did like an experiment with Oobleck where they had a pretty big pool of it, and the idea was like, how can you make it across without like getting the Oobleck all over you? And yeah, it's just like kids just experimenting on like how to do it, like trying to run really fast, trying to stomp
Yeah.
while they're trying to move and everything. It was pretty cool.
The TikTok video I
Dude.
saw about the bending glass also mentioned Julius Caesar. So maybe they also reference Wikipedia.
Your kid has a small pool.
We could do it.
We could totally do it. Sounds like
Done.
content to me.
That's a lot of corn
Sounds like
starch.
We could-
you are volunteering to clean
It's
that
all-
up.
Dude, we can
when you guys,
we
Who
can
needs to
put
clean
all
it
of
up?
the
Just make it
mics
permanent.
around the goop, and then they
Oh,
can hear
no,
our
no.
feet
Our
sinking
first
That makes me
in.
wanna
ASMR
throw
stream.
up.
We'll put it on the Patreon. Insta rich.
Speaking of Insta Rich,
Wait.
okay,
Old Tonian
I'm
fluid.
trying.
Okay, that's it. I just wanted to say that. Non-Newtonian,
Old
Old Tonian. Speaking of old people, hello Cthulhu. We're calling you.
He's pretty old. Misty, you had something?
No.
Ring ring.
I want to redo everything.
Too bad.
I know.
Let's go.
Recap.
recap.
Report.
Yeah.
I'll do it. We read a book, and then we were like, "What?" And now we know that the thing is buried in the yard. Probably because Grandma
Maybe
put it
probably. Well, no,
we
it
don't
went
know.
missing.
Grandma was like,
That's
wow,
her-
I should bury that in his garden.
there. Mm-hmm.
And then
And then she was like, "Don't."
she was like, please do not.
Okay,
And
actual
then
recap.
She came across and nothing.
It
Was
wasn't
there.
able to find it.
It was under the bed, and then it wasn't. Actual recap. We went back in time by reading a book. Read your books. And we were like in the witch hunts, and I was like a really angry Fisher guy, and I was like, I hate them. They're witches. And then Damien was like, oh fuck, not witches, bro. And then that woman that was with Damien was like, ah, witches. And then they went on
She was the
trial.
worst.
Yeah, she was.
Witch herself. I'm
Then-
convinced.
They got dragged to the police station judge house, and then they were put on trial, and then they were jailed for a night because we were still yapping, I guess. And then while they were jailed, Damien's sister died. And then we went back, and Damien was like, bro, my sister died. they're witches. And then Misty's character was like, that's really fucking dumb because she was a witch. And then
And then I was like, oh, but the law says that spectral evidence. And then
the judge was like, actually, that's an
You're not
old
updated?
law.
About a
yeah,
month
that
We're not
got
gonna
changed
kill
by 1 month.
About a
By
week ago.
1
We're
month.
not gonna kill these innocent women. And then they went off scot free. And
Yeah.
then they found the devil in their home. So they were kind of witches. And then Misty's back in time character was like, we should just kind of leave this and not fuck with this. And then Stevie's old grandma back in time character was like, okay, I'm gonna put it in that guy's yard. And Misty was like, what the fuck, don't. And then Misty checked on it the next day, and then it wasn't there. And then we went back to present day, and we were like, we need that. That's the glass dagger. The thing was a glass dagger. That's the major plot point.
Yeah.
I just need.
Watermelon. Fuck. Okay, don't be greedy. Bless
Maybe
you.
she's allergic to watermelon.
Oh, bro.
We're twins. I'm allergic. You're allergic to crap.
That would be awful. I'm just gonna say it.
Misty had crab legs.
Oh yeah, Misty had crab
Oh
legs.
yeah, they're a lot harder to get.
You
food
just
from.
can't use any tools.
Yeah, but I learned that too late.
Yeah, that's fair. We just gotta go back.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, support your local Red Lobster.
Yeah,
They're bankrupt.
They need help.
they're
Buy stonks.
going out of business.
Call 1-800-RED Lobster.
Yeah,
I don't think that's their number.
It might be.
I don't know.
I don't think that's a real number, if I'm being honest.
We can try.
We can do what we did to GameStop to Red Lobster. Stonks.
Actually, it could be.
Remember the phone number? Or stonks?
There's too much lobster.
Mm-mm.
The word.
Oh, for the numbers to make
No,
sense?
it could, right?
Well, it'd be like 1-800, and then
It would be
3
1-800-733-5627.
Okay, get rid of the 800 part.
No,
Okay.
that's how
Then
it
that
works.
would be
Oh, okay.
it.
Well,
No,
then,
that
Alright.
was a valid formula, wasn't it?
All right.
Because it's 800, then 3 digits, then 4 digits. That's how normal numbers
Oh
work.
no,
Yeah.
there's 4 more after that.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
But-
but that's what I'm saying. If you got rid of the 800,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
then
okay.
you
One
could
Red
do
Lobster.
Red Lobster, but with the ER.
We have to tell them.
Oh, you guys. You guys.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, we're gonna play eventually.
Probably not.
This is important.
This is very
It's a
important.
weird
This is so
day.
important.
This is a public service announcement, and also apology. So, Joseph and I went to Massachusetts to go to visit the things that Joseph has been
Nerding
preparing
out
for
about.
our campaign, right? You know how it's so embarrassing. You know how we've been calling it
Gloucester.
Gloucester.
That's very wrong.
That is the most wrong way that we could have possibly
Why didn't you
said
guys tell us?
the city name. So I apologize to people from Massachusetts and also to people from England because you also say it the same
right
way. If you do not have an accent from Mass, it would be pronounced Gloucester.
Gloucester, what the
Yep.
fuck?
And if you are from Massachusetts and you had a really terrible Massachusetts accent like I do when I try to pretend like I know how to say it, you would say something to the effect of Gloucester. Now, that's not at all how we've been pronouncing it, and I would like to apologize
Yeah.
to everyone
I'm gonna
everywhere.
continue pronouncing
This
it
is what
wrong.
happens when you
'cause I've
read, kids.
Already forgotten.
Gloucester.
Guys, how do you? Is it
Oh,
lozenge
Lord.
or like lozenge? For
Lozenges.
Lozenge.
lozenge. Okay,
Lozenge.
because I'd never heard that word out loud either, and I was thinking about that this weekend. So I was like, wow, we're talking about this.
Yeah, we went into.
Gloucester.
I
Oh,
hate
what
that.
the
I
hell?
hate that.
Yep. Yeah.
I know.
Gloucester.
But
Gloucester.
like all of the
That's
locals,
so much easier to say.
They were so
Local.
cute. They were honestly like go hang out there sometime. It's
yeah,
really cool.
it's a fun.
But
little
all of the
thing.
locals were like,
Gloucester.
"Welcome to Gloucester," and we were like, "To where?" they
Are we
were
in the
like,
right place?
"Oh, how are you liking Gloucester?" And we were like, "It's so great.
That would be crazy.
It's so great."
That would stress me out.
Yeah.
I would just think I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah. What?
No.
So the first place we went was this like the
Gloucester.
Rocky Ridge Art Colony,
Yeah.
Rocky Neck,
Not Rocky Neck.
Rocky Neck.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Wreck.
yeah, just tons of locals, and the accents were thick, and they kept saying Gloucester, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why this episode is named Gloucester.
And
Okay.
I know.
So
G
now you
L
know.
O S S dash
T-A.
T A.
Gloucester.
Gloucester. Now you know.
Now we know.
Now we know.
And now we can play.
Maybe. I'm so scarred.
At least that one was relevant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry we did
Yeah.
that, you guys.
No, you guys come for the yap anyway.
They didn't
You're
tell us.
welcome.
They should have told us. We've got at least 5 listeners in Massachusetts.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's-
Maybe not now because they were like,
Like,
you
what
guys
the fuck
can't
is-
even
Maybe
look
they
up
just
how to
didn't
pronounce
even
it.
know. They're just like, what the fuck is
Well-
Gloucester?
Joseph made a good observation though, because like there's a city right next to Gloucester that is called Manchester by the Sea, and
And it's,
so I think that's
Monster
where
by
we
the
took
sea.
the ch sound,
yeah.
like Gloucester, Manchester. Like I
Wow,
think we just
that's
kind of
exactly
combined
what
them,
I did. Yeah.
and then like yeah, but it's very
So
wrong.
this is
Maybe
all
we're just in a
Joseph's
parallel
fault.
world
Gloucester.
where it's pronounced the other
Gloucester.
word. Because now all I can think
Gloucester.
is Gloucester. But Gloucester? Is that how we said
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, apparently
Like
Maybe we're in a-
Manchester, but Glou.
But with gloss.
Gloucester.
Now it's
Gloucester. Gloucester. I have to say it a lot or I'll forget it.
Yep.
Okay.
Speaking
I
of
might
saying
say-
things a lot.
Speaking of Gloucester,
I'm walking you.
All right. So y'all have finished reading the book, and you're getting ready to go to bed.
Are we?
No,
Did it take
we
us
just
that-
woke up.
Yeah, I
Unless
thought
it
that
took
was
us
that
that long
Monday
to
morning.
read the book?
Yeah. It took a while for y'all to go through the books.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
well,
We
shit.
did it all day?
Yep.
Are we
They
bad at
they
reading?
were
I felt like I was really.
they were in cursive. They
Ah,
were
okay,
messy.
yeah, that's
All
valid.
you had to say was cursive, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh,
There were
so
like
that was
4 of them that you were like stitching together from different points of
We had
view.
red thread.
So that was
Yeah.
all, or
them
that
just said,
us
"I'm
reading
awake."
that took all of Monday.
All of Monday. Yeah.
Ah.
And Tuesday,
2 chains.
I've
gotta
got
go to
my
church.
swim in the sea.
Yeah, but that's at like
Maybe.
7.
Maybe I don't know.
But there's a morning
exactly what
show.
we're
Well,
doing,
maybe not on
but-
Tuesday.
Maybe they'll incorporate fire this time.
Fire.
Oh.
Swim in the fire. Get
Yeah.
licked.
Cool,
Isn't
cool,
it
cool.
crazy that people say licked by the flames? Like flames don't lick.
They
I
can
don't
go.
know.
They kind of, yeah.
They kind of really do.
I guess, man.
Yeah, like have you seen like a lizard? This is relevant.
Yes, I have.
Or like a snake.
They're just like,
And they go like with
that's
their
kind of
tongue.
what fire does to
That's
you.
what
I
Fire-
guess, man.
Yeah.
tongues do.
You're right. I guess I'm just not a
Flames.
fire aligned person, so I don't know.
That's wild.
Well,
My element is not fire.
it's getting pretty late, so
Yeah, let's go to bed.
We should probably go to sleep or whatever.
That's wild. I wonder where it is. I'm sorry. That was the worst. That was the worst roleplay. I'm sorry. It's been so long.
It's called a night.
so that took place in like the
Most of the day
older-
Monday.
Well, no, the story itself took place kind of
Right.
like nearby
Mhm.
in like
Yeah.
older development or the
1692.
origin
So
of the
yeah,
city.
like the central like area of Gloucester has not changed.
okay.
Mm.
Yeah, like it is a lot of it is to this day like old buildings.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it happened around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there's not like an address, I think is what Damien's getting at. Like we don't know like that building over there, that's the one.
That's where the
Well,
fish guy
no,
lives.
that's kind of what I wanted to know because I
Oh,
wasn't sure
okay.
if they like renovated or like if it's within I don't know walking distance.
So,
or-
you would know from the description that the house that oh man, I forgot their names already.
the
Esther
Great.
fisherman guy.
The
Marshall.
and Grace.
Esther and Grace lived in was probably down in what is now Dogtown.
oh, gotcha.
Ew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There's fighting there.
Yeah.
in planes.
Why do you say that?
Dog fights.
Like
Oh.
World War II,
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
How was that?
That was really good, low key.
Yeah, like that was a really good, quiet gunfight.
Thanks.
A very polite gunfight.
I have that church thing tomorrow, but maybe in the morning we can head over and check the place out.
I think that makes sense. Are we still going to look at the beach? Did we already look at the beach for stuff?
No, not yet.
We can.
I feel like we should look at more promising leads anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
We have the church,
Well, I mean,
the dagger.
when he's over at the church, we can
Go to the
go
beach.
to exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I think this time one of us should go with you.
You don't think that would be weird now, since we're like, because he's on step 2 or whatever the hell he's doing.
Yeah, you might need to.
We'd
do
have to
the
start all
first.
over.
I'm just a little scared for him.
But no, I am too.
Yeah.
He might
Maybe
just,
one of us can
disappear.
at least like be
Okay.
nearby.
I
You know,
mean,
I know-
I'm right here. I think I can handle myself.
Oh.
yeah, I agree. You're
There
fine.
you go.
Okay, if you want to go by yourself.
They just seem really weird, and I'm not trying to be nearby and have them get spooked. Because the whole point of it is so that we can get to know if they have some sort of relic thing that we're looking for, right?
What do we have left, anyways?
The dagger.
and the cat.
Well, drinks in my room if you're interested. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I'll have the drink.
I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I go to my room.
Oh, did I ever tell you guys about the what happened when I looked at the drawing?
Oh, yeah. I need you to roll a d6 for that.
When you looked at what drawing?
The drawing.
What'd you get?
1.
Add 1 point in occult.
Whoa.
Oh. Sick.
Are you talking about the one from the automatic writing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I would have told you guys.
What happened?
Oh, staring at the symbol reminded me of when I saw someone's brain splattered on the wall. I don't think I would have shared that with the.
Yeah, probably
not.
not.
Maybe not.
Is anyone else going to study?
Yeah, I'd like to give this to someone else. I am gonna say that while I have the paper.
I'll hold it.
I would like someone else to have this.
Didn't I have this before?
Yeah,
Oh.
I do not want it.
Does anybody else want a turn?
As it's presented, I will physically move away.
I almost gestured it to you like you were one of the players.
Oh yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Also, did you talk at all about getting burnt by the coin?
Yeah, he gave it to me.
Oh.
He was like, ow. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, that was kind of warm. And then it wasn't hot anymore.
Okay, but you didn't delve any further into it?
No.
You weren't like, it was burning me, it was wild. That's okay. All right. That feels like pretty on point for your character,
Well,
actually.
I mean, frankly, if you want to investigate it, go ahead. But I've got,
Drinks to drink.
yeah.
I go into my room.
Actually, do you say that in character?
No, because Stevie is asking Damien if he said anything to any of us about hey,
No.
statue made coin real hot.
He did react.
I reacted
He
to it.
reacted
Oh.
visibly. Like, we all saw him react.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then,
I would like to be like, what happened?
okay. I don't know. It just felt hot. I'll
just felt
take
hot?
it out and kind of spin it around a little bit. Feels fine now. Did you?
No.
Okay.
If it feels fine now, no, I got my own.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with it, but I'll flick it up, catch it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Shove it back in my pocket.
I wanted to smack it out of the air,
That's fucked.
but I am not going to. He didn't even have a real coin, but me, I still wanted to. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll just have to be careful when we grab the other stuff.
No, true.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, but
Just gotta do whatever it takes to get to that asylum. Glug, 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 glug.
Glug glug. That's like the transition
Whoa.
from night to day,
All right.
like the loading screen.
So, dream time. So,
Oh yeah.
oh,
Misty. So Audrey goes into her room, starts getting ready for bed. And on your windowsill, you see a golden cat. It jumps off the windowsill
Okay.
and steps through a doorway that was not there before.
I'm gonna follow it.
All right. So,
Obviously, it's a golden cat. That's
Okay.
probably what we're looking for, right?
Oh, true.
you make your way down the first 70 steps, and you are in a room with two pharaohs.
Is there anything else there?
There's a green flame in between the two of them.
Hmm.
The cat calmly steps through the green flame and disappears.
Okay. Would I know if this is like symbolic of anything?
Give me an archaeology roll
That's her thing.
Listeners,
or a history roll.
this isn't gonna go well probably.
Not that, too.
I'm cursed. We officially
yeah. With
realized
all
that
the
I'm
things.
like fully cursed.
Do you have different dice this time?
No.
You want to
Would
borrow
you
mine?
like to borrow
No.
some? Oh,
I have to stick with these ones.
I respect
It's
that.
what faith? I meant fate. What fate has decided for me.
That's her sacred burden.
That's our paladin oath.
Okay.
oath of the cursed
I'm gonna
guy.
roll. I'm gonna roll for archaeology because I am slightly better at that than
About to smite luck.
history. Fully forgot how to play this game for a second. I was about to try and ask for a second D20. Okay. I passed.
Nice. Okay. So, you do recognize them. And now I have to find their names.
Okay.
I got you. No, I don't. I only know one pharaoh name.
Is
Unless-
it Tut?
Yeah, that's the one everyone knows. Tut. I only know him because he was in an MMO I used to play.
We talked a ton about King Tut in elementary school at one point, and for literally years I was convinced that they had just found King Tut, and that's why we were talking about it in elementary school. It was not until probably high school, maybe even later, when I like had to do research on him again for some reason, and I was like, he was found in the 20s? Like, this is some bullshit. Maybe, oh, you know what? That was probably what I was doing. I was probably researching the 20s. And that came up, and I was like, nah,
How old
no
were
way.
you when you realized they didn't call him the Roaring Twenties because there were dragons?
I never thought that. I'm not going to lie.
neither. That would be crazy.
wait. Okay.
But how sick would that have been?
That would have been really cool.
Also, not sponsored, but play Wuthering Waves. It's a good game.
Okay, sorry. You passed. That's great. So, you would recognize these two pharaohs as Nasht and Kamenthah,
Okay.
who were the two gods that granted people entrance into the Dreamlands.
Whoa.
That's cool.
And while you are observing them, one of them sticks his hand into your chest, pulls out your beating heart and weighs it.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And
This is not gonna be good. I'm so scared.
it teeters, but it levels out.
No way.
Just barely.
No way. Okay.
You weighed it against what?
Against a feather.
Ooh, I just wanted him to say it.
And they motion you towards the flame. Your heart's back in your chest, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Some like dream logic. It's just
it's there.
I step into it.
Okay. As you go down the next 700 steps, you are the steps change from being like stone, like marble, to being metal steps, kind of like a fire escape in the back of a building. And you make it down to the ground, and you are in an alley. And you are looking at this cobblestone street, and it seems familiar. And you see someone down by a dumpster, kind of in the fetal position, kind of rocking back and forth. Are you going to approach them? They have very disheveled, long black hair.
Yeah, I don't know. So, give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I approach them. It's hard because in a dream, you know how sometimes you know you're dreaming and you're not sure. Like if you're dreaming about something that's happened before, like you don't necessarily retrace your steps. You like sometimes just observe
Yeah.
to see like if it would play out differently, or if like to see if you are watching the dream instead of being in the dream. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So I was
sometimes
trying to
you're
figure
just-
out
yeah.
like what.
What the vibe is.
Yeah, but I guess I would go because I've like it sounds less like I'm observing the dream and more like I'm in the dream.
You could
Okay.
count to 12, and then if you don't walk by yourself in 12 seconds, go. That's what I do when I dream sometimes.
That's wild.
Such a specific
What?
number.
If you're thinking that
I've never heard of this.
I've never thought. I mean, I don't dream about the past literally ever. But sometimes if I think I'm in a dream, I'll give myself a very specific sequence that I want to fulfill. Usually it's not waiting for me because I'm not usually in the past event. But sometimes I'll be like, I'll turn that corner and there will be waffles on the ground. And then there are. And then
Okay.
I wake up usually because I don't get to enjoy my dreams once I realize I'm dreaming.
Dang it. Yeah.
But if I was in this situation, that's what I would do. I would be like, oh, I'll wait and see if I walk by. And if I don't walk by, I must be me. And then I'll go. be
Yeah, I
me.
think there's something with that with like lucid dreaming where you try and like envision like if you are dreaming one specific thing.
Yeah, for a lot of
happening,
people,
and
they'll
then-
be like, if I'm dreaming, a red ball will bounce by. And then if they see the red ball, they now know they're dreaming and they fly or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me, though. I wake up. It sucks.
It does suck.
But it's your dream. Do what you want, Queen.
So, as you approach this person, she's rocking back and forth, and you get closer, and it's Layla. And she is wearing a blue, like, hospital gown and hospital shoes. Right? Not what you remember from that night originally.
Yeah.
But there is that same blood stain across her clothes, just like it would have been that night. And she looks up at you. She's like, Audrey, it's been, where have you been? Where have you been?
Been here in Gloucester and trying to do some sort of, I don't know, errand or something to come to the hospital.
To the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
What do you mean? What am I doing? What are you doing?
Oh, I was running away from this man. I'd never seen him before.
Where's the statue, Layla?
It
Almost said Audrey. Where's the statue, Layla?
it's right here. And she holds up the bull statue. She's had it like cupped as she's rocking back and forth.
You know you didn't have to do that, right?
And
I had it under control.
you start to hear a pounding from down the alleyway.
We got to get out of here.
Oh no, it's okay. It's over quick.
What's over quick?
She gets up, runs into the middle of the street, and a stampede of bulls goes down the middle of the street and takes her away. She is like gored on one of the horns, and she disappears
Does
into
she
the
still
distance.
have the statue with her?
She drops it on the ground.
With the bull stampede or
Yeah.
before she ran?
With the bull stampede. There are still one or two bulls making their way, being a little bit slower as the stampede happens. You gonna try and get it?
I think, yeah, I'm gonna be cautious about trying to get, I'm not trying to get
Okay.
gored to death.
Give me a dexterity check. Actually, we'll call it a dodge check.
Weave.
I wish you wouldn't.
No, we're gonna call it a dodge check. Regular success to.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Push
So-
the roll.
I can push the roll.
Ooh.
But then you might get gorded twice if you fuck up. But I mean, if you're gonna get gorded once.
Keep saying gorded, and all I can
Is that
think of is
wrong?
Like a gourd.
yeah, like a
Like a squash.
Yeah.
and I'm
You're
gonna push
taken
it.
out by a squash, bro.
Bonk. Easy.
Nope,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's my dodge is not good. So
So,
Oh, it works.
you make it into the middle of the street. You grab the bull, and then you look up, and there is a stone bull that comes right at you, and you wake up.
is this like a middle of the night wake up, or is this like I woke up and now it's morning?
It's about 4 a.m. It's that terrible time where
Yeah.
you're like, I should go back to sleep, but I'm not going to get much sleep. Oh, also, I need you to roll 1d6.
Would you not get that much sleep? What time have we been waking up
Oh.
to do things?
2.
Lose 2 points of sanity.
I don't know. I mean, I figured like
9.
8.
I was
or
thinking
9.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, same.
People used to wake up earlier.
I wake up.
I don't know if that's
Yeah,
true.
that's a good point.
Did they?
Because they were like, time to tend the farm.
Yeah, but like I have never, not once, tended any sort of farm.
But
So
school, bro.
What time were you waking up for school?
sure.
Like 5:30
What?
No, you weren't.
Dude,
in high school. Sometimes I had a lot of family. I wanted hot water,
Oh,
That's fair.
that's
Okay.
and usually I would snooze it for a while, and my family hated that.
Yeah, that would
Because
piss
it'd be
me
like,
off.
and 5 minutes. My aunt was
That's
like,
fucked.
you have to stop doing like. don't use the alarm clock if you're gonna. I was like, yeah, okay.
I do that now.
Yeah,
That's fucked.
we're both really bad about it. We do it to each other. Usually I have to tell him, your alarm's going off.
I'm gonna lay there for a while, and then I'm gonna get up and open my window
Okay.
and have a smoke.
You can hear the sound of the waves. Damien,
Yeah.
you also have a dream.
2 dreams.
2 chains.
Fuck.
2 dreams. Yours starts in a different place. You are on the beach. And from below the water, you hear this thumping. And I need a listen check from you.
Oh, okay. How good is my listen? Oh, okay. It's a respectable 40.
Okay.
I don't respect anything under 47.
I thought you were gonna say respectable 4.
Okay, 25 regular success.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. All
I
right.
guess 40 is respectable.
You can hear the word that they're saying then. It's down, 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 down.
Kind of a banger.
All right. You remember what that word is?
It's basically the mother, isn't it? Or-
yeah, it was from the.
from the church.
Yep.
It's mommy.
No.
I hated the way you said that.
So I hear that coming from like under the water.
From under the water.
Okay. I'm dreaming. What does dream me do?
Go in the water.
Probably just walks right in.
Into the water?
Yeah.
Good. So,
Good.
as you walk into the water, it parts for you.
Oh.
And you are able to step on the wet sand, and you can see fish going by you.
Okay.
Okay, Prince of Egypt.
I love that
Okay.
movie.
But he was describing that, like, I was like, yeah, but also, you remember in Moana when she walks in there and
yeah.
you can see the creature, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the turtle?
That
I
seems
forgot
so
about
cool.
that.
I love
But
aquariums.
that was definitely my first.
I just thought, I thought of aquariums. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
fish.
I think because I don't think Benny's used to like good dreams, and this so far seems like pretty good. So
Yeah,
like,
you know,
like runs.
it's a little stormy looking outside, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
maybe like fingers kind of like brushing into the water.
Okay.
As like I am walking down, just kind of taking in.
Yeah, it's kind of salty, kind of wet.
Yeah.
It's seawater.
Seawater.
As you get deeper and deeper, it becomes more of a tunnel than like a Prince of Egypt splitting the Red Sea, right? And it starts to get a little bit darker, but you see a light at the end of the tunnel. And
Away I go.
all right, it is glowing. It is beautiful. Feels kind of like home.
Take home.
Tail.
Am I still hearing that?
Yes.
Okay. Is it louder now?
Yes. Yeah, you're definitely getting closer to it. It's definitely coming from this city. Above the gate to the city, you've arrived at like a wall, right? It's underwater, but there's still a wall around it.
Okay.
And now I need to look something up again because I did not prepare how I should have.
While he does that, when we do these dream sequences, do you guys think your characters realize they're dreaming?
No, that's why I'm trying to think differently than what.
You do?
No, I'm agreeing with Damien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Differently than what you might do if you were logical.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
he was logical, he'd be like, "What the
What the
fuck's
fuck?"
going on?" and would avoid the water for everything because he'd probably be thinking about the whole drowning thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in a dream, like
Isn't
that-
it crazy that in your dreams you just kind of go with shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like literally getting railroaded by your brain, like a rebel DM, and they're just like, "You're in this setting. You should probably do this," and you're like,
Oh, this guy's really sketchy.
You're
and then
right,
the
like-
DM's just kind of like, no, and you talk to him and befriend him. And,
"Yeah, literally."
And you're just like, this
"Wow."
is totally my house. I've lived here all my life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you're like,
with these
nothing like
strangers.
that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
crazy.
I'm like, oh yeah, you're totally my mom.
And then you
they
wake
look
up and you
This
remember,
is
you're like,
fucking-
why the fuck did I do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to try and think through, like, because I feel like I would be more reserved if I were awake.
Mm-hmm.
If I was like, this seems suspicious, then I would have waited
Yeah.
and thought through what was happening. But
And
in a
that's-
dream, like you just
I do think
go
that's
with
kind
it.
of like a hard thing to like role play out though, because like you
Yes.
yourself are fully aware, so you know that the thing's gonna be bad, but you just got to go with it.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for me to butcher another pronunciation?
I had a quick question.
Yes.
The light, it seems to be like hanging above the city, or
So it comes from the
From
city.
it.
It's
Yeah,
just
like the buildings are kind of glowing.
You ever been to
Gotcha.
LA?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that kind of vibe. Got it.
Yeah. And above the gate of the city, there is a word, and you looking at the letters, they all seem jumbled. It's definitely not English, but you still can read it. And it says Yaha Nithli. And I can spell that if you want.
Yeah.
Are you writing that down?
Yeah. You said something earlier. I made a note that it's for sure spelled wrong.
Stay home.
No, yeah, that too. But yes, if you could spell.
Yahanithli is Y apostrophe
Oh, I'm already wrong.
HA hyphen NTHLEI.
I never would have spelled that right.
Yeah, no. A lot of the
hyphen.
words
Mine
and
was gonna
stuff.
look more like yeehaw. Lee.
I had to use
We
Well,
walk
very
in
good,
and
too.
everyone's just in cowboy hats.
Yeehaw Nifley.
Instead of Call of Cthulhu, it's Corral of Cthulhu.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
You see people, kind of people, swimming past you, right? They're kind of half human, half fish. Everyone has gills. And in the middle of the city, there is a beautiful statue.
So I did make it in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you made it through the gate. There is a statue, and the statue looks just like the one that you were holding the other day, but 10 times as big. It is the size of a small building. And you see people bowing to it, and this is where that Tehom is coming from. And then you start to hear screaming. You look to your right, and there is a submarine. Like 110%, like you've seen these in passing during your military time. And it is firing on the city. And that is when you wake up.
Damn. What time is it, roughly?
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning. Okay.
You can smell the cigarette smoke coming from one of the other windows.
Crack it open. Was that you? You awake too?
I'd be so creeped out.
I kind of like poke my head out a little bit more out of the window and I go, Yup.
I'll be right over.
Just invite yourself over, I guess.
True
I open the
friendship.
door. I go, You want one? And I
Yeah. Do you have a weird Weird dream too.
Yep.
Mine was kind of nice until it wasn't.
I don't think any part of mine was nice. Although, I don't know. Maybe the beginning wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm ready to get out of here. I'm sick of not sleeping. I'm sick of everything coming back up.
I mean, third of the way there.
Yeah.
Damien, roll me a d6 to see how much sanity you lost.
Ooh, 1.
Dude, okay.
I'm so goddamn sane.
Man, none of you get these bouts of madness. I'm so ready for it, too. Okay, so,
Said there was fishies swimming around. me.
Yeah,
Like,
you
of
know,
course it was a
it-
good
it
time.
was a pretty good time. Yeah.
Until the war.
Until, yeah.
Yeah,
Until
what
the
the
Fire
fuck's
Nation
up with
attacked.
that, bro? The Water Nation this time.
The Sub Nation.
Well,
Subnautica.
it could be the Fire Nation because they have to bring machinery down into the water.
Yeah.
The Fire Nation's
definitely Fire
underwater branch.
Fire Nation's Navy.
The Magma Nation.
Mm.
Wouldn't they
The
just
Mariana
harden
Trench
up?
Division.
We gotta be hard to go down and fight Atlantis.
Isn't it wild that Caesar, real life, told his men to like stab the ocean because
Because
he
he had
declared
beef
war
with
on?
Poseidon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Isn't it wild
wild.
the prayer
That's
that
power,
he won?
bro. Did they do it?
Yeah, they were
That's
stabbing
power.
the ocean like clowns.
Yeah,
You're gonna feel good. Go stab that fucking water.
I can't remember
They're like,
why.
are-
I think they
I
might
think
have
I
been
felt
trying to
that way
go to
before.
like Britain or something and take it, but their ships got fucked up or something. Yeah,
That's chaos.
Stab Poseidon.
It's wild in two fronts. Because one, that's wild. But two, you think you can take Poseidon, bro? Like, let's be fucking for real. Like,
You guys didn't even have beef, and he fucked up your ships, and now you do
I've read
have beef.
Odysseus, bro. Like, the Odyssey.
Yeah. He had a reason.
Yeah,
Go stab Poseidon.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, but he wasn't dumb enough to
To try.
To actually try to
actually
kill Poseidon.
try and stab him.
Yeah, he just happened to be there.
yeah.
Because he said, that was your son? Yikes. My bad. I never even saw it coming.
It's okay. Poseidon sucks anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them sucked.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, Poseidon sucks.
Poseidon, if you're listening, we don't mean it.
No, I mean it.
Poseidon, if you're listening, she
We
does
don't live
not
near the
mean it.
ocean. It's fine. Do we? I was like, I really don't know where the nearest. I know where the nearest
I'm
ocean
pretty sure
is.
he would just
but-
bring the ocean to us.
Yeah, that's the big issue.
There's
'Cause
always
that's pretty far
Yeah.
to bring an ocean. Leave us
Anyways,
alone, Poseidon.
finish out the smoke and I don't know. I guess
Okay.
go back to my room and prepare for the day.
All right. Around 8 o'clock, everyone else wakes up. There's no continental breakfast. It's the middle
okay,
of
we
the
can go to
week.
Lenny's.
This place is a
Stop.
scam.
What's the opposite of a continent? Do we have that kind of breakfast?
No.
Damn.
Oh, a protonent. You're welcome.
I forgot what our plan was. Oh, we're going to go to that
Yeah.
place.
To
To look for
Dogtown.
the Green Dagger of Doom.
I think it's glass, right? Is
Yeah.
it green glass?
Green glass door.
No.
I'm sorry.
This is my nightmare. This is what scares me.
The green glass door.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did you guys ever play that game?
I did.
No.
Super dumb.
There are two rule sets, and I like the rule set where I can go through the green glass door. But I think if you use by the strict OG rules, I can't. I think most people play in the rule set where I can.
What are you saying?
It's not.
We'll play it after this.
Okay.
Yeah. Dogtown.
Dogtown.
Plains.
Arf arf.
All right. The innkeeper is sitting outside.
The innkeeper or the little one?
Innkeeper.
Hmm.
Yeah. And be safe out there.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yep.
Do you guys want to?
Is there any reason it wouldn't be safe?
Oh, you said you were going down to Dogtown, right?
Yeah.
Did we tell him?
Wait. Did we?
We made those plans in front of him.
Oh.
We were reading the book in the lobby.
Oh, shit.
And then we
I
were
didn't-
like, we should go to Dogtown in the lobby.
We
Oh,
said
okay.
we sat there for hours in the lobby.
We must have.
I
'cause
guess
at the end of
so.
it, we were like, I'm going to go back to my room. So unless we were just like in front of all of our rooms.
What's wrong with
I
you?
assumed
thought
we were in
someone's
someone's
room.
Yeah.
That's what
right.
I was
I-
picturing
I-
too.
well,
but
Because when I remember, we went to the lobby and he was like, "Oh, you got this. This came in for you."
For
whatever.
sure.
And,
And
then,
then I
we were like,
assumed-
"Wow!" We opened it immediately.
I assumed that we got the book.
we were like,
Took it
"Thanks."
up
We
to
were
the
like,
rooms.
oh, we got to go study this. And then we went into somebody's room. Your room has been the party room.
It has.
So I figured we were in your room. And then
Yeah, I
you were
thought
like,
that's why
I'm
you're
going to
like,
make some drinks.
Drinks, bro.
And I was like, nah, fam.
I'm out. You know.
Bro, what a different story we've been telling. A different tale.
Is it weird that the innkeeper said this?
a little bit, but he has really good hearing, and you guys were planning like outside your doors.
Oh yeah, we did also hear that there's been more fights out in Dogtown.
I don't know where you guys got that.
You said it.
You did
You
say it.
literally said
Don't let them
it.
gaslight you. You're God.
It's the
Guys.
Lungfish bartender. He
We're-
said it.
We're all
We were like-
gaslighting each other.
I was
in
like,
this
I was
game.
listening in. What's the hot goss? And he was just like, dogs. No.
dogs.
He said it. I promise. I have a note.
No, you're believable, man. I believe you.
Okay, so he says, "Be safe out there."
Okay, you too, man.
The
Wait,
trains are also on time.
Thanks. The trains are always on time.
Yeah.
there's no war here.
There's no war in Gloucester.
Okay.
Is there somebody across the street?
Smoking. Yep.
Okay.
Is it the guy, the same guy, the mechanic that
mechanic
I
guy?
talked to?
Or is it the guy that I
It's a
stole
different
the?
guy.
Is
It's
it
a
the guy that I
different
got
guy.
the cigarettes from?
It's a different guy.
Oh my god, how many guys are there?
There's a lot of guys.
There shouldn't be. This is a small town.
Yeah. There's like
I don't
one
like this.
person
Every
with a car,
mechanic
bro.
in this town works there.
The Pinkertons. They're across the street.
Could be.
How many of them are there?
It's people.
We can
what
all
day
have
is
our
it?
own guy.
Oh, true.
You said it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
One of us has to go befriend.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause
So
they've
it's a
already befriended
Tuesday.
I don't know how to talk to people. I don't like people.
I'm sorry, guys. I am real disorganized
No,
today.
it's
It's not
probably
you, it's
our
me.
fault.
It's all of us.
February.
It was a rough start.
1929.
Not for me. I was poised and proper
no.
from the jump. Call me Shonen.
Hello, Shonen. Now, whenever you say "call me this," I'm just gonna call you that, and it's gonna be the dumbest things.
I find it quite humorous.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
Shonen.
No, it was March. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? It's not February.
It's
Okay.
April.
Yes, March. So, word travels kind of slow, but you see in the newspaper that there was a big old fight in Chicago called the Valentine's Day Massacre.
Oh,
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah. I picked this year for a reason. Lots of cool stuff happened this year.
Okay.
So,
You
You
want to
gonna-
enlighten us on what that?
you gonna take
Love
some
hurts.
time to read the
I would like
the
to
paper
read
Yeah,
news?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, okay. All
We're
right.
like,
to
wow.
stay abreast of local
millions
news.
slaughtered.
You're gonna pay the little newsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, where's the newsy?
The guy.
There's
It's the kid. He's like,
you're walking towards. There's a newsy somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Out in the world.
It's on
Just
the
as we're
street.
walking.
Okay, I'm sorry. Pause. Reel
We
it
did-
back.
We did.
Okay.
it was not. Yeah.
Yeah, we were
No,
looking
no.
at the mechanic guy, and suddenly
Yes.
we weren't.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
That's
You were
why.
just like newspaper, by the way.
Because everybody
That's
was
kind of what
like,
they're like, though.
Hey, it's a different guy, and then he was like, on this day.
Yeah.
That's valid. That's valid.
because somebody was like, "Oh, you guys have to befriend this person
guy.
now. Is that happening? Because if not, it's okay. I just need to know if we're gonna talk to
Do you wanna go
the
talk to
mechanic
him?
person.
Oh, really?
Okay, I also feel like we don't actually each have to have our own guy.
For sure. So we're just
'Cause
gonna
I don't
find
smoke.
this newsie instead.
Do I remember what the mechanic that I talked to's name is?
No, because I don't.
Okay.
That's
You
really
got a
awkward that
pretty
you
good
never
look
asked
at
his
him.
name.
So, like, you can tell this is a different guy. They're about the same height,
Yeah.
but other than that, one's got a big nose, one has a small nose.
We
Hmm.
are going.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't want to have the awkward conversation of like, yeah, you remember him. He works with you. He's,
About your
yay
height.
high.
He's a mechanic.
mechanic.
Yeah, big
guy.
nose.
He liked that
nose
car.
than you.
Oh, come on. You
Smokes.
know what I'm talking
He's
about,
just
right?
like you, but not you.
No, because that guy didn't. Oh, they've all smoked.
They're all
Never mind.
smokers.
I'm sorry.
I'll know it's my guy when I see someone standing there with a drink. That'll be my visual cue.
Okay, so we're ignoring mechanic guy,
Mechanic.
but
I mean,
we
I
all
could-
agree
We all are gonna make
that
a
it's
mental
creepy that it's somebody else this
I
time
don't.
too.
I personally don't agree with that, but I understand if the rest of you think.
Was
that.
there anyone else?
Oh, okay. I got it. I got the approach.
We're
Shake it out a
never
little
gonna
bit.
read this newspaper.
We're never going to read this newspaper. I would like to approach. Hey, I can't remember his name, but one of the other guys working here was saying, showed me the sleeper car there. Is he still keeping it here? Does he really never drive that thing?
I mean, it's a nice car.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
He has a detail like at least once a week.
Oh my God.
how seems a little excessive. I mean, hey, it's
He's
money.
pretty excessive.
That's fair. It's money in your pocket either way, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you seen his house?
Actually, we were there just the other day. Yeah, that.
Every room's a different color. It's wild.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not
Did you see the George Washingtons?
George Washington's. What's that?
He has like 10 different statues of George Washington in there
And a tapestry.
and a tapestry in the kitchen. You probably didn't make it to the kitchen if you were there for a party.
No.
Yeah, they
no.
were serving.
They were is common occurrence.
Yeah. Yeah. They party all the time out there.
That was just my first time. So.
Yeah. Oh, man. Those are some good parties.
Do you make it out there yourself?
Yeah. Everyone does. Oh, everyone that's anyone.
Okay. There's always I can like motion my hand over my face as I'm like tripping on my own words. I just mask. Is it always a mask?
Oh, no. They have different themes every couple weeks.
Oh, how do you know like what the theme is?
You just hear.
Hmm.
Yeah. He tells a friend, they tell a friend.
Yes, news travels fast. Or
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. Well, yeah. Let the other guy know I said hi, and it was nice meeting you. Shake hand or whatever.
It's kind of clammy, but
Yeah.
he shakes your hand.
He's one of the fish people.
He's one of the fish people for sure. And away I go.
Okay.
Wait. Before we move on to this newspaper, I know it's important. The reason that I think it's creepy that there's a new guy every time is because we've only been in town for what, like 3 days, 4 days, three,
Like 3, yeah.
like 3
We
days.
got here. Yeah.
And so like my uncle owns a mechanic shop.
Mm-hmm.
Every single day that the shop is open, he is always there at least part of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And back in the 20s, cars were still really new. So it's not like mechanics, like being a mechanic is like a less frequent job that people had because it was like a new industry. Like you had to be getting into it. And this is a super small town. That's why it creeps me out. Because at most in my brain, there's like 2 or 3 employees. like the owner and like 2 mechanics maybe. But like my uncle, he not only like owns the mechanic shop, but he works on the cars. He doesn't now, but he used to. He's getting older, so it's not. He takes more of like the admin stuff. But he used to be like one of the ones working on the cars all the time. And so like to me, it's creepy that there's been a different person every time.
And that they're always standing outside smoking.
Yeah, and at like wild times of night too, because when I got the cigarette.
Why are you still there? Like,
Yeah, because like when I borrowed that, we were on our way from the sleeper place to
it was like
the
11 or midnight.
Hammond Castle.
Yeah, it was like super late at night or
Yeah.
early in the morning.
Yeah, so it's like I just, to me, it's suspect. If you don't think it's suspect, that's okay. But I needed it.
I do
To be
now,
known.
after more careful consideration.
No, it's absolutely fucking.
But maybe
wild.
we've seen 3 of 3 employees.
Maybe.
And maybe one of them
but
also lives
if
there.
there's
But that's
a
still
new
weird
guy
that they're
tomorrow,
doing like a rotation.
Well, in theory, they could all be there all the time, and we just caught them taking different smoke breaks.
Maybe one of them is always smoking, but there's only 3 of them.
Maybe. No.
anyway, newspaper.
They seem sus. It's basically.
Mhm.
Valentine's Day Massacre, 7 dead. This is the little newsy. He's got a much better voice than I do.
Can I give them the exact amount of money for the newspaper with 1 coin?
Yeah.
I would like to hand them the coin and then take the newspaper.
Oh, thank you, sir.
No problem. Stay safe out there. And read.
Inside the newspaper, there is a story. It says, at 10:30 in the morning on St. Valentine's Day, Thursday, February 14th, 1929, 7 men were murdered at the garage in 2122 North Clark Street in the Lincoln Park neighborhood of Chicago's North Side. They were shot by 4 men that used weapons, including 2 Thompson submachine guns.
Jeez.
2 of the shooters were wearing police uniforms, while the others wore suits, ties, overcoats, and hats. Witnesses saw the men in police uniforms leading the other men at gunpoint out of the garage after the shooting. The victims included 5 members of George Bugg's Northside gang. George Bugs Moran was second in command and brother-in-law to, and then it starts going off on gang politics. Chicago police officers arrived at the scene to find the victim, Frank Gussenberg, was still alive despite having sustained 14 bullet wounds.
Jeez Louise.
What an awful era to sustain that many bullet wounds.
Yeah. His last words were, "I won't talk. For God's sake, get me to a hospital."
Oh, that sucks.
He died 3 hours later.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Al Capone was not in the state, but he is still wanted for questioning when he gets back from his vacation in Florida.
Everyone knew.
Yes.
But they were still just like, yeah, when this gang boss gets back from Florida, we're going to ask him some stuff.
We got some serious questions for him.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is the St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Well, see, that's because it's a Chicago police problem. It's not a Florida police problem.
Yeah.
So.
There's quite the divide back in the day between the states.
Even still sometimes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the newspaper?
Sure. You want to
read the funnies?
More like local stuff.
You want to read the news?
I
Oh, did they have Spy
wanna
versus
know-
Spy back then?
No.
Garfield.
I want to know like the
Maybe.
local news. If there's nothing else that's like
About
pertinent
Gloucester.
to Gloucester, I'm good.
There's an ad for the Nickelodeons. Yeah, which is the Nickel Theaters.
how much it costs.
We'll never know.
There is an ad for Danny's, the antique store that you went to that one time. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
wonder how much it cost back then to get an ad in the newspaper, because back then people actually read them.
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's probably still comparable to like today's ads.
Honestly, if anything, less. I don't know why. My brain's telling me that though.
It might be more.
Because advertising wasn't as big of a thing. So they'd be like, yeah, we got some space. Could slap that on there probably.
Yeah,
for
but it
you.
also
For a
probably
fee.
would have been more expensive to actually like print and distribute the newspapers.
Huh.
Yeah, and you could also
Listeners, let us know.
yeah, all of our time traveling listeners are listeners that are ageless. Let us know how much
You guys worked at the printing press. Let us know how much it costs to get an advertisement in 1929.
Also, just tell us what it was like.
Also, if you're a vampire, never mind. Let's keep going. Let's keep playing the game.
Were you about to just be like, if you're a vampire, hit me up.
Just bite your boy. You know what I mean? Just
Let
help
us
a
know.
brother out, bro.
All right. So, as you are walking down towards Dogtown, Misty, you recognize someone out on the beach. He's got a weird metal pole, and he is just kind of walking back and forth like he's lost.
I recognize him, or I see that there is a person with a metal pole.
You recognize him.
Who is he?
It's Danny,
The pipes.
The
the antique store
Antique
owner.
store.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he said
I
he does
only
the
know
thing.
because he literally just
I should have known. I was
No, it's
like,
okay.
Danny, who is that in my backstory?
He
Yeah.
mentions that he likes to look for stuff that washes up. He said that.
Yeah.
He is kind of hunched over. Bony old man.
Is he using a metal detector?
Were
Did they
those a
have
thing?
metal?
You guys wouldn't know this, but yeah. Metal detectors had been around since 1881
Jeez.
So
And-
I probably
Nope.
would have.
because
No?
they were not made popular until 1925 when Alexander Graham Bell was like, people should use these more.
At the beach.
And
Like even to check for mines.
ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can Google that one.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't even know they had metal back then.
As you get closer, you see on the pole, it's called a Fisher metal detector.
Alexander Graham Bell died in 1922.
Rip the
Oh.
boy.
Maybe I'm reading this article wrong.
Ooh,
Maybe.
inventions, mine detector.
He made a viable metal detector and went on to be a prototype
It's literally called a mine detector.
for the 1925 version that Fisher made. Okay, so Fisher made this version.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to fact check. I was just like, Alexander
No,
Graham
go
Bell
ahead.
was alive.
I appreciate the fact checking.
That's cool that it's yeah. So it probably would have been used for that.
yeah. I'm trying to.
But when was the mine detector invented?
You can only detect the things that you own.
Yours.
World War II. I don't think it would have been World War One, but
Okay.
the things that I'm seeing are more World War II.
World War II. Okay.
So yeah, I would have no idea.
Yeah, this is just a crazy old man with a walking stick that he's not putting on the ground.
Yeah, he's waiting to harpoon in there to like pull back the
Yeah, the
treasures.
sand.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna wave at him and like kind of start walking my way toward him.
Okay.
Yeah, because like you know how there's like a difference between like a hey wave and like a hey what are you doing wave, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as you get closer, you see he has a mostly empty sack, but he is making his way across the beach. You hear a little beep 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 beep.
Hi, what you got there?
Oh, I just, I'm just looking for junk.
What's that?
Oh, It's this newfangled thing called a metal detector. I don't remember his voice. I think he had a gravelly voice. I did that very wrong.
That's okay.
It's called a metal detector. It detects metal.
Well, I did gather that.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask more questions.
Well, I was gonna ask if there was anything in particular you were searching for besides just junk. The stuff you got in your shop seems a lot nicer than just junk, at least to me.
Well, I wash it up pretty good after I get it on the shelves, or before I put it on the shelves. That probably makes more sense.
Where did you get that? That would be really useful for my studies.
Oh well, you see, that guy Hammond, he's friends with Graham Bell, Alexander type.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
I'm familiar.
I saw him messing with one a few years ago, and got one myself.
I saw Regina George wear cargo pants and flip-flops, so I
wear cargo pants.
Anyway, well, maybe I'll have to write him.
Graham Bell? He's
Yeah.
dead. Recently. Stevie just told me.
About 7 years ago. So it's,
Oh, okay, so that would have been like a big deal.
maybe
Okay.
you have to talk to Hammond. We hate him.
Yeah.
We hate Hammond.
You are going towards his house.
Super annoying.
It was like midnight. I'd be super annoying too.
Is that where you're headed?
Yeah, kinda. We're just kind of looking around, There's not a lot to do today, so
Yeah, that's fair. Most people are working on Tuesdays.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really tourist season right now, so
Well, my shop opens at 11 if you're interested.
yeah. I'll come by probably,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll go back to the group.
Beep, beep. As he metal detects his way down the beach.
These locals, man,
They're weird. What the
The-
fuck was that?
they're really weird.
The thing he
It's
was
a metal
carrying.
detector.
What's it do?
A
I was
metal
about to
detector?
ask. Yeah, I was really fighting the air.
Yeah. It helps him find stuff for his shop. I don't know. It seems pretty cool actually, but he said his shop opens at 11. Maybe I'll go check that out at some point. See if maybe he's picked something up on one of these days. I went the other day. Was it Sunday? Yeah. Yeah, it was Sunday. Anyway, useless. Maybe not completely useless, but
Yeah.
these locals, they just don't. They're not into talking. Going into Dogtown,
Mm-hmm.
what are we like? I get that we're looking for the dagger.
Yes.
Is there some description that we got from the books
Yeah.
of what this house looked like, or like if it was on a corner? Because like
It grows devil flowers that are purple.
Ooh, it
for
would actually be
sure.
really cute if they still had those flowers there.
The same ones. 'cause
for
they're from
sure,
hell.
but like that's a long time ago, and even though
Oh.
things don't change that often, like people have electricity now. Like there's a huge possibility where like
The house.
the neighborhood's the same, but now it's a brick house instead of a clay house. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I just like, is there any sort of description we're going off of other than it's in Dogtown, or
There was nightshade out in front like 300 years ago.
Oh, fuck. We have to go at night. and look for shade closer to.
I understand the hesitation, but we don't have much to go off of. At best, we'll see what we can see when we get there.
Okay.
Unless you know.
She's thinking.
Okay.
She's
All
calling
right.
a timeout.
No.
Sorry, that was not on character.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
was
say, that's
Misty.
not-
Like,
Oh, okay.
what are we looking for? Because
What we're looking for is the general makeup of the town from ye olden days. So we should, relatively speaking, know approximate location from some large staple point like the
Like
town center
The
place.
town center or like where the courthouse was.
Yeah, and we should be able to kind of like
But I still
use
think-
that to
I don't
try
know,
and
man.
figure
I
out.
mean, we're in a small city. We're going to a part of a small city. We'll just walk around until the vibes feel right, I think.
Yeah. Like this is the best information that we've got. Instead of looking around
And it's not-
Gloucester,
It's not
we
super
can
uncommon for people,
look
like,
around
for
this
families
one
to live in
spot.
the same spot. So worst
I
case
said
scenario,
the
we
same
can ask,
thing.
like, hey, we're looking for where Grace and the other person last name used to live.
I think let's go into Dogtown and see what God says and see if the description gives us more answers instead of like preemptively worrying about it.
Thoughts?
We'll
What are
ask the
your thoughts?
dogs, the Dogtown.
That's
that's fine. That's fine.
that's
Okay.
what I was planning on doing.
That stresses me the fuck out. But like, sure.
We can have a flashback where when we were reading the book, we got an address.
And my thing is like
We could also ask that guy and be like, "Hey, you know anything about?"
I do not want to ask
wait, that's
anybody.
fair.
The
That's
locals
true.
hate
Yeah,
us.
that is
They like that. Now we're talking about witches. Like I'm sorry, because this is a small enough town that they probably know about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
They'd be like, "What made you think of that? How'd you hear about that?" You're like,
yeah,
"Just,
exactly. And it's like local enough
Mm-hmm.
news that it's like, why would you know about that? I'm not trying to stir stuff
Maybe
up.
it'll be very convenient, and there will just be one house in Dogtown that does so real nightshade.
Sure.
That's kind of what I was hoping for. That's what I meant by perhaps hints from God.
God grows nightshade.
I was thinking we just go to Dogtown and with our educated guess of where it may be that we have formed as characters off screen.
Okay, can we like transport to Dogtown then?
Yes.
Teleport.
Wait,
You are in
Fast
Dogtown.
travel.
So, as you are entering into Dogtown, there is an old lady and an even older lady on their porch knitting, and you see this image that I sent y'all. That's what they're knitting. One of them's doing the white one. One of them's doing the like paisley one. It's a crochet.
You mean pastel?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Paisley's
Paisley.
a design.
Oh yeah, yeah. I meant pastel. Thank you.
you.
Yeah, they just seem like just kind of like blankets almost, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. They're like
Or-
baby blankets, maybe something like that. But yeah, they're crocheting on their porch, and then down the street to the other direction. Only one street in this place apparently. Is the courthouse,
Okay.
and it's pretty apparent that that's a courthouse.
Yeah, across the house are there nightshades? Do you understand my question? Where the old ladies are, the house across the street from them, and one over. Is that where it was? That's where it was, right?
So
In book
There?
world.
you know what nightshade is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been outside at night before.
yeah. There's nightshade in front of almost every house.
They're all witches.
They're all witches.
That doesn't help.
It's a coven.
Is there one house that has a fuck ton more nightshade than the others?
Nope.
Fuck.
Is there one that doesn't have any compared to the others?
No.
Okay.
This is
No.
weird, right?
There's
Like,
not one that stands out.
Gloucester isn't like Nightshade Central. Is it just Dogtown? Like
Yeah.
once we entered Dogtown, we were like, wow, that's a fuck ton of nightshade out of nowhere.
Yes.
Weird.
Am I starting to get the visions? Oh no, witches.
Wait, would you know a little bit more about Nightshade? Because you like kind of have a
Maybe. But
plant thing
what
going.
would
You're
I-
like Nightshade. Don't do that.
Yeah, well, but what would I know that would be relevant?
I don't know. Your friend makes
No, I know. I know why I wouldn't know about plants. I just
like. Would you
How would it
know
help?
if it like spreads quickly?
like weeds.
yeah, or like if
Does
you
the
have
planting
to-
look intentional, like intentionally placed, or like wildflowers?
It looks pretty intentional. Like every flower bed has some nightshade incorporated in it.
Should we just ask why everybody likes nightshade so much?
Yeah.
You guys are wild.
I'm asking because I don't know. Because maybe it's just like a thing. Maybe one day, 10 years ago, Dogtown was like, and after this horrible thing we went through, everyone's going to plant nightshade to commemorate the Shadow Knight
Yeah.
shade. I guess we could, or we could look through. I was going to say we could look through like records somewhere, but I don't know if.
I'm sure the courthouse would probably have some.
But those old ladies look harmless.
They are on rocking chairs.
Yeah, they're cooked. I don't think it'd be that weird to ask, right? We're just tourists asking why everybody has nightshade in front of their house.
Should we perhaps
Hi.
split the party?
I don't.
I'll go talk to old ladies. Old ladies
just-
love me. I don't know why I said that like that's a real thing.
I
sure
guess we could split
they
them.
don't
I don't know
dislike
if we
me.
have to though. Like I don't think they're like
Why?
right there, right?
It was one street, dude.
I just don't think it's gonna take very long. Like hey, why does everyone grow nightshade?
I-
I'm old, and
I'm
then
not
we go to the
gonna lie.
courthouse if they don't help.
I think it looks a little more suspicious if we're like spreading out, talking to everyone, kind of thing.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
I didn't mean
we're
to make,
just
you made it aggressive. I was just wondering.
I didn't mean to make it aggressive. It's just like we're just a tourist, like visiting, taking a stroll through, like,
Dogtown.
yeah, just like walking around, just going to see what's what. We're not gonna like split up and start talking to everyone, or like looking at everyone's garden. You know,
Okay.
because then we look like we're investigating, which we are.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
don't
we don't
think
want them
that's
to
the
know.
best thing for the locals to be like, what are they investigating? Witches. Investigating witches.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay.
I didn't really want to ask at first, but Stevie's convinced me.
That's fucked up. But old ladies love you. You
Yeah.
wanna-
Is that an established fact?
it is
No,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
I actually are +5.
Guys, we're all
Plus
just
5 to
gaslighting
old
each other.
ladies.
It's the old ladies.
I actually have a 50 in fast talk. So,
Yeah. I think you got this.
I have a 55.
That's way
in
more
fast
than
talk.
you, I have.
and if they
so-
want to throw hands, I got 70 in brawl.
Oh yeah. But
I
how's
know
your
they got knitting needles, but like,
but how's your history check? They're real.
That's
I
fucked
actually
up. Yeah, you.
I have a
You might have studied
decent
them.
history thing. So if your charm check doesn't work or fast talk or whatever it is,
I'm not charming. at
oh,
all.
I got 65 charm,
I
bro.
can
That
carbon
That's why
date
old ladies
them.
love you.
is, old ladies do love
They
me.
love being charmed.
Okay, I'm gonna do a nice, like a kind smile, like, hello there.
Oh, hello there, sweetie.
I would like to kind of like look at all of you besides Dewey. Like, has she ever, like, this is wild. She's never been that nice to us. Like that type of
Oh,
like
yeah,
look, right? Like, what the
Customer
fuck? Like,
service
who
voice.
is this? Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have going on. It's just like, hey, I couldn't help but notice do they have like a pretty well kept garden?
Oh yeah, it's
I mean, like,
beautiful. It's pristine.
I couldn't help but notice your beautiful garden.
Oh, thank you.
I also, there seems to be a lot of nightshade around. Is this local to this area?
Oh, we call it belladonna around here.
Ah. Okay.
It means beautiful woman.
Oh, you named it after yourself?
Oh no, well, thank you. You passed your charm check. Well, thank you. No, it's actually that's the Latin. That's the actual name of it.
Oh.
The
Okay.
belladonna.
I didn't know that. Is it a wildflower in this area, or is there some sort of tradition?
Well, yeah, there is a little bit of a tradition. Yeah. You see, it's good for treating some headaches and things like that.
They're in rocking chairs.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I keep rocking back and forth.
Okay.
Can y'all hear that?
Yes,
Yeah.
very audibly.
Is it terrible?
It's not great.
I'll stop. Sorry.
Listeners,
I was-
imagine the sounds of a rocking chair as this conversation continues.
I was getting into character.
Appreciate that.
I will stop rocking this.
He will get out of
I
character.
think I'm in a good position now. But yeah, it was one of the cures that we used around here back in Civil War era. Camp hospitals used it. All sorts of ailments. Whooping cough, scarlet fever, intestinal cramps, just about everything.
Sorry, just very thorough list.
Yeah, it's almost
as
like
if you're
I'm
reading it off a
reading it
website.
off of the National Museum of Civil War Medicine. And it attracts all of these wonderful bees. There are several bumblebees around the nightshade.
They do be like
Oh.
in purple.
They do.
Do they actually?
Oh, bees
Yeah.
like purple?
Yeah, they like blue and purple
That
and
makes
white.
sense.
They don't really like red and yellow as much. Yellow is okay, but
Now I can
they
make a
see it better.
fantasy race of bee-human hybrids, and that'll be their kingdom colors: blue, white, and purple.
That would be so fucking cool.
That sounds sick,
Those
right?
are some nice colors.
Imagine their
too.
kingdom too, because it's all going to be kind of
The
like
crest could be a flower.
like hive shaped.
And to intimidate their enemies, their armor for the knights, for the military knights, will have like perfectly cut holes so that when they buzz their wings, it makes a really intense whistling noise that can be heard all around the battlefield.
Why does it feel like you've put a lot of thought into
I
it?
just did, but that sounds
That's
sick.
so
right?
good.
Because then you'll hear them coming and you're just like, oh my God.
Like in Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Yes. That's really scary.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You'd be like, I'm gonna die.
Mhm.
Dude, we need to make a bug-themed RPG.
Oops, all bugs.
Bugs. Sorry.
I'm like, I think this is going to happen, guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like dibs on bees.
TM.
Misty loves bugs.
Yeah, don't take that.
Wesley loves bugs. We all love bugs.
Yeah, cicadas.
Stevie does not
don't
like
like
bugs.
bugs.
Cicadas do be crying.
Stevie can be the GM, the anti-bug.
The anti-bug.
I will be the leader of the Legion trying to take down all the bugs.
When I first got into TTRPGs and I wanted to do like homebrew stuff, it was all about entomancers.
Oh
It
yeah.
was.
Like the
yeah.
insect
Okay.
insect sorcerers kind of a thing.
Yeah, I too was a big fan of Shino from Naruto.
Yes.
For me, it was from Overlord. One of the characters in that is
Bugs.
basically bugs. In fact, her face is just like a beetle on there, but its colorations on it make it look like a face.
That's really cool.
That's crazy.
That's a big beetle.
It was a big beetle.
Okay. Talking
Okay.
to old ladies.
Yeah.
Like,
So
Civil War.
and this has been the younger of the two
Okay.
old ladies, right? She's probably in her 70s. And as she's listing off these sicknesses, the other old lady's like, 1 grain of belladonna with 18 ounces of lard. Sorry, I keep getting into character and messing with this. I'm going to hold on to the table
Joseph
so
is
I don't.
currently an old lady.
I am. I like doing gestures. So, and rocking's the gesture. So the older old lady gives you a recipe. Like, oh, yeah, 1 grain of belladonna with 1 drachm of lard. That's what we'd give the soldiers. So you
Oh.
calm down, Mom. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
What's a drachm?
Mm.
Oh.
I feel like you should know out of all of us.
Give me a history check.
No. It's not a measurement check.
It's right true.
Do you want to
It's
do a
not a-
measurement check?
it's not a bartending
I was
check?
gonna say like it
if you
sounds
want
like
to,
a
if you want to call it some sort of sciencey thing, I will give you some sort of sciencey thing as well.
what
Like
does the
electronic
zeros
repair?
mean?
100.
100.
Oh,
Unless.
That is the worst possible
Yeah.
outcome.
that's bad. No, how does that work?
We talked about this before.
We talked
We
about
did.
this
It might have
before.
been 0. I don't remember what we agreed on.
No, it's 0, right?
There's
All
in
zeros.
this book. It specifically says.
It says it's 100.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
So 1 is the best you can get. All zeros is the worst you can get.
But
Okay.
Mhm.
0, 0
Yep.
is what?
0, 0
It's 100.
Not on one die.
0, 0
Oh, okay.
will be the one's place.
Yeah.
So whatever
Yeah.
the other one is,
it'd be 1 through 9.
Yeah.
Unless it's 0.
So if I rolled a 1,
you got 1.
then I got
You got a 1.
One.
And that is
Mhm.
the best.
on my history check.
Yes.
That's what happened.
She knows exactly what a drachm is.
You know exactly what a drachm is. You have studied
Medicine?
measurements.
Okay. Why?
It's an eighth of an ounce of lard.
That's crazy.
I feel like this is something you should have known,
About
not me.
4.3 grams.
I only know about fluid
I
ounces.
looked on the internet.
Yep.
That's
I
wild.
didn't
not
know
regular
that.
ounces.
Okay.
All my ounces are moist.
I don't know why I know this, but I know this. It is
Yep.
how much? What?
An eighth of an ounce.
1/8 of an ounce of lard with
Gross.
1 grain of the belladonna seed.
Oh.
Military medicine.
That sounds right.
Yep.
That's like some survival RPG crafting recipe.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing.
Yep.
Write that down.
You just combine those two things and suddenly it's just like full-fledged medical kit.
Yeah.
Yep. Apply it 2 or 3 times a day. Little old lady.
Apply it.
It's
Like,
topical.
It's
like
like a
an
paste.
ointment?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least they don't have to eat it.
That was the ointment.
Oh. Okay.
It's like it's mostly just rubbing lard on yourself.
Yeah.
There's just one. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. I didn't. I said that, not
Not
Not-
Dewey.
not Dewey.
Wonder if you can get their last names.
It's just
Because we have the last names of the
Oh.
the witches, right?
Actually. I
don't
do
know.
feel like I need to introduce my or like us because that it's at a certain point it's rude,
Yeah. Valid.
Mhm.
but now it feels metagamey.
No, go for it.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna reach out my hand, probably to the younger one, just because
Okay.
the other one seems a little.
It is still a very old hand. Varicose veins sticking out. You can kind of, see the skin on either side of the vein.
Okay, it'd be like, I'm so sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Dahlia, Dahlia Walker, and I'm gonna shake her hand
Oh.
gently.
I'm Mary.
Mary.
And I'm Grace. No, Grandma, you're no. This is my grandmother. She's a little.
I thought you said that they were the mom.
Huh?
Earlier you said it was her mom.
Yes, sorry, her mom.
It's okay.
She's old.
She's
She
very
fucks up.
old, so
Yeah.
both kind of work.
Both
but,
of them are
you know.
crazy. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, sorry.
Calm down, Mom. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry to bother you. We're not locals. I think you could probably tell that, but we've just been walking around, and
All
I wanted
right.
to ask you about your flowers. They look beautiful, and
Yeah. Well, welcome to Dogtown.
thank you.
Yeah. Named after all the dogs you see, and a couple of the porches do have dogs
Oh,
out on front.
they're into very literal naming. Okay.
Yeah, it's a nickname. We were part of Greater Gloucester, but this neighborhood's Dogtown now. All the husbands went away during the war, and we had to protect ourselves somehow.
Oh, yeah, with dogs.
With dogs. I was like,
Yeah.
how? Too tired. Okay.
The night
With the dogs. It makes it, that's where my brain I was like, that's what the night is for. Not the
Are
dogs.
butterflies bugs?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have an aerial unit, and they fly, and their wings flap like pollen that is like a hallucinogen to anyone that is not the bug race people.
Okay.
Dogs are here.
Dude, I love this.
Sorry,
this
I
now
can't stop
working?
thinking about it. Okay, they're defending themselves with dogs.
Do they have a mailbox that's like on their lawn or like on their house?
Oh yeah,
That's illegal. What you're
that
about to
has like the last name or like a nameplate.
No, it just has a number on there.
Darn it!
do. 1. This is the first house ever.
They
What-
are witches.
what is
They're
the
still
number on
alive.
there?
1.
Okay. Because then we go to the courthouse and maybe like start perusing the records.
Mhm.
I don't think they're gonna let us look at the records.
You don't know that.
I don't know that. I guess I got charm, bro. They
Yeah.
might. Charm doesn't work. I have even more intimidate.
Just gotta ask if the flowers are named after them. And
How
you're
long
good.
ago
Yeah.
was the book story?
It was the 1600s.
1692.
We're in 1926?
29.
We're in 1929.
Sorry, I'm just agreeing with everything now, I guess.
Okay, thank you. Press on.
Oh, okay. Okay, well. Thank you. It was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a good day.
You too, honey. And they go back to knitting.
They're witches, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Is
I
there
mean,
any
like, sorry, go.
I was gonna say, are there any houses that obviously don't have nightshade?
No,
Every house has nightshade.
every house has nightshade.
Jeez.
Those are the original 2 who were on trial so many years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Potentially.
And this is where all the witches went.
Witchin'.
All the men are gone. I don't know if that's actually true.
You don't see any men.
Oh, they're witches and they turn all the men into dogs.
Into what?
Into
Dogs.
dogs.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's horrifying.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay.
I look
the
into
courthouse.
each dog's
Yeah.
eyes and see if there's any like spark of human. I look like deeper in there and you see the person just like
oh
please.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why are we creating our own horror?
Yeah, you want to do that?
No.
Okay, all right. Go to the courthouse.
As we are going, though, I did want to keep an eye out for anything that might have looked like the home where that one sister died. Stevens, Lieutenant James Stevens' old house. If I can at all
Discern
piece
where
it
that
together or
is.
discern where that would have been.
Give me a spot hidden check. If you get a half success, then there will be a plaque.
Okay. Come on. Ooh, how's an extreme success?
Okay,
go?
all right.
That's
There's,
wild.
there is a neon sign. No. Yeah, on your way to the courthouse, there is a little plaque out front of the old Stevens house. It's got a little like inscription, like the Honorable Lieutenant James Stevens lived here from this time to this time.
And was embarrassed in court this one time.
As
He
I don't-
didn't know the law.
Don't say that.
But he did know the law. It's just it changed so frequently.
It changed that month.
That's so fucked. And now the witches win. See, this
Yeah.
is what happens when we let the witches
Yeah.
win. All the men are dogs.
This is why even accusation, you just gotta burn them down.
Oh, okay.
No, I want to. I mean, this house is probably looks lived in then.
Yes, yeah, there's definitely like a light on, like people in the window.
Okay.
Old
Yeah.
ladies.
I guess just like under the guise of just kind of like coming up and like just getting a closer look at the plaque.
Mhm.
Can I like look around at this place and see if anything seems out of the ordinary
Oh
or
man, you're gonna get us arrested.
interesting looking?
I imagine you like at the window, like
No, there's
that was such a
nightshade.
scary cutoff.
I know.
The music cut off and it was just.
No, there's nightshade out in front of this one as well.
That's gonna.
Yeah, the blinds are closed. You can see like the shadows of people moving inside there, but
Okay. And it doesn't look like, there's one person laid on a table and then another one's going to about to like stab
A
in.
pentagram on the
Yeah.
door. No,
Okay.
nothing like that.
Cool.
What did the crazy lady in the past say about Nightshade and witches? Did they just say they fucked heavily with Nightshade? Or did she say they use it for a specific purpose?
I think it was, there was no specifics there, but it was just all alluding to that was like something for.
The devil fucks with
Yeah.
Nightshade. Okay, to the courthouse.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. The courthouse.
Pull up.
We teleport there too
Okay.
through the witches.
Nightshade, my favorite.
Yeah, I mean it's already sus. For
Yeah, it's a
sure.
little weird after what we read that there's Nightshade everywhere now.
Yeah. And that one lady's name is Grace. Which like
Well, it's
family
not
names
Grace,
get
but she thinks she's
passed
Grace.
down.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like it could be passed down, but it's weird that she's calling herself Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if they're witches and they've lived this long, I feel so bad for Mary / Esther.
Yeah.
That's rough.
No, I feel
Yeah.
bad for my fisherman boy, bro. He got called a liar twice. But he was a truther all along.
Yeah, actually, I would feel bad.
Yeah.
He's kind of an asshole anyway, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's hard to not be an asshole when you're right. The guy who discovered that the earth wasn't flat was also considered an asshole by the public for his time. But he was right. Unless, no offense to any flat earthers listening.
Mr. Galilee.
Yeah, Galileo.
Okay.
Figaro.
To the courthouse.
Um,
To the courthouse.
To the courthouse.
we just
the
walk in,
courthouse.
right? Like courthouses, you just pull up.
Yeah.
Well, is it an operating courthouse?
It
now?
is, yeah.
Wow.
There is a little reception desk out front. Well, hello. A very, small, mousy-looking woman with big old glasses. Hello. If you're here for the divorce, you're late. They have already started.
Oh. No.
I'd like
Hi,
to check
how
that
are
out.
you?
Yeah, look cute.
My name's Audrey Abernathy. I'm a researcher for Harvard.
Oh, what brings you all the way out here?
Actually, just for some leisure. But while I was here, I figured it's easier to research when I'm physically here than trying to, mail you back and forth. We've been working on
What are you
some-
researching?
some of the shipwrecks.
Oh,
Yeah,
we have plenty around here.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I was hearing about
Norman's Woe.
yeah, thank you. I was hearing about Norman's Woe. And,
Oh,
and
yes.
some of the lighthouses around town.
Yeah, right outside that castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there?
Just off the coast of Hammond Castle, there's a big old rock.
You can see it on our Instagram.
It's called Norman's Woe. Yeah.
Norman, say it.
Norman, so sad.
Would you happen to have any sort of records that I could look at?
Oh, yes, definitely. They're all in the attic. It's
Okay.
a little hot up there, but
Would you mind if I went up and
yes.
we took a look?
And all of your friends?
Yeah, it makes going through things a little faster.
That makes sense, I
Yeah.
guess. All right. Well, yes, yeah. She takes you guys up a little back way. There's a window like down into the courtroom, so you can see like there is a divorce going on.
Oof.
Yeah.
Is it looking like it's going smoothly?
They've got like a poster up and they're like pointing at, I don't know. Yeah.
Is there a guy there?
No.
Interesting. Okay. So even still, there's all the men are turned into dogs.
Yeah, it's actually a lady and a dog.
Yeah, like who's getting divorced?
No, they're just being like, yeah, he's been missing for so long. He's been across the ocean.
That's probably why she assumed that we were here for, like, she probably assumed one of you guys were the husband
gotcha.
showing up for the divorce.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's my assumption. I don't know.
We'll never know.
All right this way. So you can.
Thank you.
There is a big old attic. It's dusty. It's hot. I mean, not too hot. It's only March, but
This is like stuffy, probably. I would imagine. Like, you
Yeah.
know how like heat rises, but then also nobody goes up there and eat. So it's like,
Yeah.
air.
yeah.
It's just you and the ghost.
all right. Now, I need to get a history check from, we'll say 2 of you,
Okay.
and then the other 2 will do a library use check.
Oh no.
Library use is like 20% base.
It
so-
is. It's 20% base.
Why are we saying oh no about that and not history?
Because 20% is
'Cause
still
I've
not
got
high odds,
history,
and we have
probably.
2 people that are decent at history.
Well,
Am
then
I-
you 2 do history.
Oh, I thought you were decent at history.
No, I'm
What made you think that?
Why?
I'm doing library
bootlegger.
use. I already called it.
Library use.
Guys are assholes. You know what? I talk to the old ladies.
Oh my gosh.
Push the
I'm
roll.
haunted. I'm pushing it.
You're pushing it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh no.
That's not good library use. Should I push the
There
roll?
we go.
Well, that's
Okay.
a sign. I gotta push the roll now.
Good.
I accidentally
Got
burned
it.
down the library.
Hey, yeah.
You got a half success. Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
No,
That's impressive.
no. I got 93 over, and I
Oh man.
only have the 20%. I'm not.
You said
You're not
93
gonna push
over?
it? Okay.
I
Okay,
pushed
okay,
it.
okay. All right.
And my second result was 94.
You're gonna get
push-
turned into a dog.
Oh,
I'm gonna get turned into a dog. That's 83.
Oh my god.
Why'd you roll so bad?
Just feeling quirky.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, Misty got a half success.
I failed.
You
didn't
failed
roll
too?
under
I
5?
got a 26.
All
Actually,
right.
it wasn't a bad roll.
That's a pretty dang good roll.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
but-
use luck.
Use
But
your
it-
luck.
Use your luck.
You want me to use 20 of my luck?
You
What?
can use 6 of.
History.
6.
Oh, yeah, she's history. Sorry.
Oh
It's history.
yeah.
Dude, why didn't you just
Oh
roll library
no.
use?
Okay.
Never
I
mind.
wish,
Just use
bro.
20 of your luck.
I mean, I was rolling for library. You did. history.
Convincing.
Editor, cut it.
Yeah, editor, gaslight them.
Okay. So, with your half success,
Okay.
you guys are going to find it, but it's getting late. You've been up in this attic for a while. They haven't found it yet. And you're going to be late to your meeting if you don't leave them.
Ooh.
Oh.
I,
I'm scared for you walking around Dogtown by yourself. You're going to get turned to a dog.
I guess.
For sure.
Yeah, just
Oh
sprint.
my god,
out.
it is dog fights.
They melt. They
Why are there fights in Dogtown?
kill the men. They ground up their bodies and
They're
use
dog
them as
fights.
fertilizer for the nightshade.
There we go.
Okay, Sweeney Todd.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of
You
it.
guys are better at this than I am. you want to switch places?
I imagine I've just kind of like I'm just idly like looking through a book, and at this point, eyes have been fully glazed over. And I just close it, put it back wherever it was, stretch a little bit, and then peek outside. Oh,
You don't have a watch.
what, does anyone have the time?
It's
half past a freckle.
You have the time?
I
I
hate
have
you.
a watch.
Yeah, it's 5:30.
5:30.
Your thing's at 7. It's going to take at least an hour to get back, maybe 2 if you're slow.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I need to get going to the back to the church.
Oh,
What a wild
yeah.
statement.
Well,
Do you want someone?
Great. Are you sure you don't want any of us to come with? I'm giving you eyes like I don't want to be reading. Like this is not going well.
Sure, I guess.
But
All
now I'm
right,
kinda
well,
scared.
You're
Those
all your own
boxes-
people. I'm gonna come with if you want.
those boxes that you guys were working on, are they done or?
I look to Dewey. Yeah.
The,
I did
that
not go through all of
complete-
mine.
oh, okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, I don't know why you
Go-
were being weird about it.
'Cause he doesn't know.
Ah, okay.
I've been eyes glazed over for the past 2 hours.
Stevie to Damien. If he does really want to go by himself, it's fine.
Well, are you
Just, like,
taking
let
him?
Dewey know.
Are you going to church with him, or are you just walking him back in that general area?
Yeah, because do know that
I
this
understand.
church is probably just going to be for me. I just don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do if like I bring another new person. If
Yeah.
they're gonna be all
I
like,
at least
"Oh,
want to
sorry,
get
not
you
this
out of
one."
Dogtown.
That's what I was thinking. I thought you were worried about
Is
him.
kind of what I wanted to do.
Turning into a
I don't want
dog.
necessarily go all the way back. I am
Suspicious
gonna
of
let
the
you guys
dogs.
know that. Hey, I'm gonna walk him out of Dogtown. Is
Oh, and then gonna
Yeah.
like come back,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
yeah.
Okay. Getting some
You
fresh
know,
air.
It's getting late. You might as well just head on home anyway.
Yeah, because the church is pretty close to the
I
hotel
just
room, right?
Yeah, it's not too
we were
far.
talking about not trying to raise suspicion. You
Mhm.
know.
Oh,
And
that would
you-
be a little
you walk
weird.
in and then you come back. It just doesn't. I don't feel like it makes
We're
much
doing-
sense.
I don't think we'll be too much longer anyway.
Yeah,
it's not like
I'm-
we have a place to spend the night here.
You said you have that box that still needs to be finished.
Yeah,
I got
there's
this
like
one
a few
here.
stacks.
I'm almost
Or,
done
like,
with
one
this
stack.
one.
Yeah, we'll be fine, right?
Okay.
And I look at
Yeah,
All right.
Okay.
we'll probably be. By the time you guys get there, we'll probably be on the way back anyway.
yeah, yeah. I mean, Godspeed or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. They're
When
Where-
he says that, I look at you like,
Yeah, I hate
No way,
Yeah,
no
he's
way.
good, bro. As soon as they leave, he's gonna fucking die.
yeah.
Not church, bro.
I'm sure it'll be fine. They're good people. They'd
Yeah.
never harm a fly.
I'll walk him to church, but if they have weird vibes, I'll just be like, okay, bye.
I'm sure at the very least you could
Hang out at the diner
stand
across the street.
street and smoke,
Smoke.
outside.
I don't smoke.
Pretend to smoke
Oh.
outside.
Why not? You know it's healthy for you.
And not smoking,
I don't
that
like
shall
the
kill
smell.
you.
9 out of 10 doctors smoke camels. I think it's camels that use that.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
They're all the ones that like the toothpaste too.
All right. Well, like not to be
Dentist.
not to be an asshole, but you guys better
Skedaddle.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're also losing daylight. You know.
Okay, bye.
So
And we actually
thanks.
have no idea when this place closes. So
Yeah.
They don't realize that you're up there. You're locked up.
all the museum comes to
All
life.
comes to life.
Gosh.
Boxes of papers.
As you are headed back, it's sunset. It's it's starting to get dark outside. Sunset is around 7:30, so like it's just starting to look pretty outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
If the
And are you guys making any pit stops before the church? What was
No, I
the
don't-
decision there?
I don't think we have any time for that. No.
no, I'm headed straight to
Walking him to
church.
school. Church.
The only thing would just be like waving to the
Yeah, if they're
Old
still
ladies
out knitting,
outside.
we're like, have a good evening.
Oh, you too, honey. They're almost
I
done.
put on my
Big old
Dahlia
scarf.
voice again.
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, away we go. I imagine like the moment we left the courtroom, I was just, man, I just cannot sit there and read like that.
That was nonsense.
It was all just nothings.
Like, I don't know, man. I consider myself pretty well read, but that was so boring.
Yeah, that was, and I'm not the best reader anyways, so stumbling over some of the words and the names in there too.
I didn't see any names. Did you know that place is pronounced Gloucester?
There's a C in there.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what they're doing with
It's like Gloucester or Gloucester, maybe.
I don't know.
The C makes the K sound.
Gl-
Where
Gloucester.
did the CH, there's like extra S's?
What?
The 7, 8, 9.
Oh, there we go. Okay, Gloucester. All right.
The other two of you, you're getting down to the last box, and finally you see a name.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's always the last box.
And you are 100% correct. it is the number one house that that Grace and Esther, right? Esther, used to live at.
So now we have 1 point that we can relate to everything.
Yeah, and
In
so
all of our searching, did we see any other Graces living at that house?
yes, it seems like it is a family name.
Like the first one, each generation gets a type beat.
Yeah, like every other person is named Grace.
Every other person.
Every other generation.
Every other generation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I got 3 daughters. You're Grace. You're Mary. You're also Grace.
Grace,
We're
Mary,
not trying
Grace,
to be creative
Mary,
around
Grace.
here.
Yeah.
We tried Esther a few generations back. Didn't go
It
well.
didn't stick.
Okay.
But it is nighttime. It is 8 o'clock. The nice little secretary lady's like, I'm sorry, but we're closing up. Are you almost done here?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. This is all so interesting. I didn't realize what time it was. I hope you didn't have to stay open too late just because of us.
Oh no, closing time's 8 o'clock, so I'm getting you guys out of here so I can walk home too.
Okay. Yeah, and I kind of like get up off the floor, dust my pants off, and put the boxes back that I was looking at back, and
We
keep on
skedaddle.
walking.
Okay. And it is decently dark outside. All right. 8 o'clock is after sunset, and you can see in the distance the lighthouse. Do you want to do anything as you leave Dogtown?
I want to keep looking around because I'm really scared a witch is going to turn me into a dog.
That's fair.
Maybe walk a little hastily.
The two on the porch have gone inside at this point. The light is on in there. But, right, the blinds are drawn. You're not going to be able to, like, snoop on them or anything.
Do we think, based on that story, that the dagger's in that house or that the dagger's underground across the street?
Are you asking me,
Mhm.
Misty?
No.
Okay, you're asking Audrey.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. Normally, if this were a real dig, we'd just kind of poke around until we found out. But normally, with digs, you have permission
Mhm.
to do that. I don't think we're gonna get any permission.
No. And also, I guess we'll run into this problem no matter when we do it. But it would be really awkward if we went digging in someone's lawn tonight and then the next morning, the morning immediately after we pull up, someone's lawn is dug up.
Yeah. The issue too is that with a lot of the digs that we normally do, it's like it's not manicured, you know? It's like in a cave or in the desert. Here, I don't know, man. I agree though. I think if we're gonna dig, we should probably do it a couple days from now, maybe.
I guess we could get really lucky and it could just be in their house, but then we just have to be.
Sure, but are you gonna become a cat burglar?
I was hoping we could just do it to charm them again. Maybe they'll invite her over for scones, whatever old ladies eat.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe let's sleep on it. We'll
Yeah,
come up with a plan.
maybe. If we get some sleep. And with that, I think we keep walking.
Bless you, bless you.
Heading to bed since you're yawning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, Audrey, am tired.
Been reading all day.
I see. Dang
I can't.
All right. And Damien and Stevie, Benny and Dewey,
it.
are approaching the church. How are we? Are we splitting up? Are we walking in hand? How is this going?
Skipping.
I was just gonna. Is there anyone like outside the church?
Yes, but you're like far enough down the street that like you can tell someone's there, but you can't really pick out who it is.
Oh, I was literally gonna like walk him to the door, and then if someone's like, "Oh, hey, are you joining?" then I'd be like, "Yeah." But if they're like, "Oh, we didn't know you were bringing a friend," then I'm like, "Oh, no, I'm not." Oh, maybe I should still go. If they seem unwelcoming, I'm not gonna like welcome myself. I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, no, I'm just dropping them off.
Okay, yeah,
Wanted to go for a walk."
that is definitely how it goes down. The second thing. So the man at the front, you recognize he was there last time you went to church, and like, oh, brother Benny, right?
Yeah, I'm
Welcome, brother.
sorry,
Benny.
I don't. Names.
And is this a sister, a family member?
Friend,
Thank you.
I was here on Sunday.
Oh, okay. Well,
She was just walking me
Yeah.
over.
oh, good.
I wanted
Okay.
to go for a walk. He was headed here, so I thought I'd walk with him.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for delivering him to us safely.
Okay. Enjoy this service.
Yeah, I'll see you after.
Okay.
And I think that's where we're gonna end it today.
I was really hoping they would be welcoming. 'Cause this is so much more
This is
stressful.
the second seal.
But this is
You
like-
can't just skip the first seal.
First oath, dorks.
Oh,
They're not oaths. Or they're not seals, they're oaths.
Arf, arf.
They're the same.
Or I don't know why.
I hate it here. I'm sorry I did that. Listeners, forgive me. I'm tired.
Don't forgive her. You smell bad.
I
you,
forgot that I
listeners.
had 65 in charm, so I was like, damn, I can talk
Yeah,
to
dude, those old ladies.
yeah. I was
Your
looking over at
besties.
mine, and I've got the
Plus, I
base
had that
15
belladonna
charm,
line all
the
set up
base
for me.
5
Perfect.
fast talk.
And
Yeah.
it would have been a hard for the guys because you're guys.
Because we're not
Yeah,
dogs.
because we're not dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't been ground into bone meal.
I was a
to-
little worried because, like, I'm a woman, but, like, I present a lot more male.
Yeah.
But
A woman.
She works
I
at
put
the
on my
post
Dahlia
office.
voice, and I was like, hello! That's how she sounds.
I'm glad that you could because I only have a 25 in fast talk, so
Yeah.
I was like, it should not be me. But I guess it extra shouldn't have been you guys. So
Yeah, we would have been cooked. Yeah, I have a 55.
Sorry,
not
just-
when you're a boy though in Dogtown.
Yeah, so I effectively have a 30. No, wait. Yeah, 30. But we did it.
Yeah.
All right.
Loisimos.
That was wild. I see you too have watched Dora the Explorer.
We love Dora around
I've-
here.
I've stopped a few foxes. You smell
Okay,
bad.
yeah.
Like us on everything.
I'm the
Yeah,
map. I'm the
and
map.
leave us a review if you haven't.
If
Unless
you
it's a
have-
bad review, then
Follow
please don't
us.
do that.
Yeah, if you
Then
left us
just
a review,
complain
that's it.
at lamaliourstinky@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We read
Ooh, I
all
should
those
check
emails.
that. I haven't checked that in a while.
Never mind.
What?
Later,
I said
nerds.
we read all those emails, and he was like, "I haven't checked that." Bye.
Just a bunch of liars.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
But
I thought we'd never, and I hate our listeners.
I was in the middle of a sentence. My brain fully rebooted.
I didn't
I
think
have
about
no
the
idea.
fact-